Hello and happy Tuesday, my Scentsy friends. It is the 15th of the month and we have a lot going on. So, I got my iced coffee. I'm going to try and drink it as quickly as possible. So, let's go over some housekeeping very quick and then I'm going to dive into our training content today. So it's the 15th of the month, and the 15th of the month, every single month, is the date that our scent or warmer of the month kits start shipping. Remember, these are consultant exclusive perks, okay? We have the option of opting in or out of these every single month. They do count towards PRV, so if you're looking to get that PRV in every single month, this is one way to do that. You can also, of course, when you get it, this is my favorite way to utilize the Scent and Warmer of the Month kits, is to unbox them, right, and go live. People absolutely love to see a brand new warmer and hear about a brand new scent. I'm not gonna lie, almost 11,000 subscribers on my YouTube, and I will tell you that most of my top ranked videos are unboxing videos. So just saying, I'm putting it out there. So it's a really great way to market on social media. It's also a really great way to be able to market in the form of mail outs, right? Getting those samples in the hands of our customers. As we always say, it's the smell that sells, and we have to get the scent under people's noses. So when you opt in, even if it's to the Scent of the Month kit, that does give you the bars, it gives you the 50 flyers, you get 72 rub and sniff stickers. So they come in a package. This is last month, or no, this is Summer Moonlight. I've been sending out samples and stuff. But they come like that, right? And so you have the ability to then make your samples however you're going to make them, okay? You can use one of the like crinkle cutters, okay? See, I know this one's big, but it's fine. There's smaller ones too. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them at the craft store. I've even seen them at like Bed Bath & Beyond and like those types of stores. If you go into like the household section, these are, well, technically they're used for like vegetables. They're like a vegetable cutter. We use them for wax. So you can use those. You can also just, you know, take a butter knife or a paring knife or something and just cut little slivers of a cube off, put them in bags, get those out that way. I did yesterday, I used felt samples to make out for the Hey Tiger Lily, which is our scent of the month for March, okay? Yes, I'm late in getting it out, I know, but I had stuff to do, right? I was like, I haven't even mailed samples for this scent of the month. So yesterday I was like, I'm stopping what I'm doing. I mean, I did like the important tasks that I needed to get done. And I was like, okay, now we're doing this because I got to get these packaged up today. I also printed some cute little, oh, it's like, where'd my flyers go? I printed out some cute, I just made up a little postcard. You can make this up on Canva. You can use whatever, if you use Photofy, whatever app you use, you can make up just a little something. I just picked a little quote and then said, enjoy this sample of the March scent of the month, Hey Tiger Lily, and then the description of the scent, which I literally copied and pasted from the workstation. Really? I mean, like, so simple. This is how they look when they come out. So, sorry, be easier if you could see it, right? I get these little circle felt samples. In fact, my BFF Cassie shared with me these. You can get the felt samples from the Scentsy Success store. They do have the, you know, shaped ones that are in the bar shapes. I also have used and do use, because, you know, I'm trying to be really good on my mailing budget this year. That's like one of my main business goals, is to be better in how much I'm how much I'm spending on shipping, because I'm not gonna lie, it was embarrassing how much I spent on shipping last year. I am embarrassed for myself. Okay, so I was like, I've got to figure out some other way. My other bestie off of with Scentsy, Amber Dixon, sorry, it's upside down, she clued me into these are OPI, which, you know, if you guys know anything about nails or nail polish, you recognize the OPI, right? But what these are these are actually little nail wipes, and there's a picture of what their actual use is for. What it is they're just little pieces of felt. Felt, yep. Gosh, there's so many, like, how many? 475 come in this box. It was like $6, okay? This is gonna last me forever. They come in these squares. I'm gonna assume that's 2 by 2. Yeah, 2 by 2 squares, okay? All I do is I take these and I just cut them down the middle, and then cut them the other way, so I have 4 little squares out of each one. Ha ha ha. Okay, but you can see how thin, well, maybe you can see how thin that is. And then I have a warmer that just sits here at my desk. So you can see here's the leftover from Hey Tiger Lily, and literally all I did was dip it. I don't have my thing up here right now, otherwise I would. You can just dip your felt in there real quick. It just soaks it right up. And then I just lay out some wax paper and I let it dry for like 5-10 minutes. It's good to go, right? Like I said, I got these. I also got these off of Amazon. These are in my Amazon links. I will reshare that here in the group, but if you follow me on Instagram, if you click on the link in my bio, go under freebies, and my Amazon must-haves are right there. Everything that I use for my business normally comes from either Amazon or Target. That's just the way it rolls. But these felt samples are really awesome. I can't remember exactly how many were in here, but I will tell you, I didn't realize how many I was making. I ended up coming out with 85 of these. 85. So it's just this little round piece of felt. And then what I did is I took address labels, the Avery address labels, because that's what I use to print is Avery. You don't have to use that. It's just how I'm able to do it easy and quickly. So you go onto avery.com, you put in your template number, and it will pull up that template. And I just made the word, Hey Tiger Lily, printed it on these little address labels, and I put the text on 2. So 2 on each one, and then just cut them in half. Boom. And that's how I got this little sticker. And then I've been using these little baggies. These are like 1.5 by 2, I think. Also on my Amazon list. Again, I will share that here in the group. But it is also out there on my Instagram. I believe it's on my YouTube in the description as well. I'm pretty sure I have it in there. If not, I'll double check. So look at that. Very easy. And the really great thing about using these, whether it's the circles, whether it's the nail strips, these little samples can go into an envelope, because like I said, I'm just going to use these 4x6 clear self-sealing envelopes. I'm going to put my little postcard in there. I'm going to write a little note to my customers on the back, and then I'm just going to put that sample in it. So that is actually how it's going to mail out, and then seal it up. I'll probably add confetti. Y'all know me too well. I'll add some confetti, and then these will actually go out, and it's only going to cost me 1 stamp. 1 stamp to get these out. Now, I probably won't mail out all 84. Let me be completely honest. But I will try, and I'm probably going to mail out at least 30 to 40. I don't know. We're going to see. And then the rest I will just put into Happy Mail, right? I'll have samples already made up for Happy Mail. So that is just some of the ways that you can utilize the scent and the warmer of the month. Remember, you get the bars in there as well, even if you're getting the scent of the month, right? So you'll have those on hand. You can of course use those for maybe if you're doing, now it needs to, this would be a personal special, but if you're hosting a party or if you've got a host, you could use a bar to give as like a host gift, a thank you gift for hosting. I like to use them that way. You can also of course just sell them so you have them on hand. Same thing with the warmer. So if you opt in for the warmer of the month kit, you can then just use the warmer too, and you could resell it unless you want to keep it. But I always say, as soon as you get it in, unbox it, do a video, go live, whatever. If you are still too nervous to get on camera, that's okay. Point the camera at like the table or whatever. Have your phone holder going over it, and you can just show it without your face even being in the video, if that's a big thing for you, okay? I know some people still have some phobia about doing that, and that's okay. Work with where you're at and where you're comfortable. Okay, the more and more you do it though, the more and more you'll start to feel more comfortable getting in front of the camera. Trust me, you will. So those are really great ways. And then of course, like I said, unboxing it and then taking some pictures, right? Style it up. You don't have to have a big fancy house to do that, right? Clear off the edge of the kitchen table or the end table in the living room, right? And just very quickly maybe bring in, like, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I have all these little like faux plants all over my house. I usually get them like in the Target dollar spot or wherever. Like, you can find these things anywhere. Put it next to a little warmer, right? And then maybe set up a bar. You can get a cute picture that way, right? Take your pictures, and then that way you have pictures to use for marketing for the whole month. How fantastic is that, right? You don't have to go searching for things. These are all the ways that you can utilize that. And then if you decide, you can go ahead and sell the warmer if you wanted to and recoup even more of that cost. But remember, the scent and warmer of the kit do count towards PRV, which also helps your sales goals for the month. Because if you're working on a paycheck like I am, then that's what I'm aiming for, right? I want to make sure that as a leader, right, I'm getting 500 or more. So that way, because that's when you are lead or above, the only way to be paid a title is to have a minimum of 500 PRV for yourself. And then depending on what your title is going to determine what your group wholesale volume or that GWV is that is on your dashboard on your workstation. Okay. All right. So that's one of the goals though, right? Your goal, even if this is a hobby for you, then I mean, if you're watching this, cool. But if this is a hobby, that may not be a big deal to you. But if you're looking for, to be able to make a certain amount for whatever it is, right? Hashtag income disclosure. But if you're looking to, you know, make the car payment, make the electric bill, help with the rent or house payment or whatever, right? Whatever it is that you use your Scentsy money for, then if you have a dollar amount, these are the things that you're going to want to do, because it's going to help you increase your paycheck. And like I said, for me, this is my full-time job. This is my full-time income. And so I have a goal of where I need to be, because my paycheck literally pays for the house payment. Okay. I make the house payment as soon as we get paid on payday. Normally it's the 9th. Technically our payday is the 10th, but Scentsy usually gives it to us a day early, sometimes a day or two early if it happens to fall on like a Sunday or something, right? We get really lucky on those months. But that's what I work for, right? And that's a big, huge thing for my family. It takes the pressure off me and my husband, and it allows my husband's salary, because he works full time, right? So it allows him to be able to take care of other bills, and then that allows us to have actually like fun money, right? And I don't know about you guys, but for years I wanted to be able to get to the point to where I actually had, or we had as a family, some fun money, right? The ability to go out to eat when we wanted to, or, you know, go shopping and maybe get, you know, somebody needs a new pair of shoes. Well, let's go get some shoes, right? These are the things that Scentsy can give us, but we have to work for them, and we have to work intentionally, and we've got to set those goals, because if we don't have goals in place, then let me tell you, when it comes towards the end of the month, you're going to be thinking, oh crap, I haven't really done anything in my business, right? Been there for a long time in my Scentsy journey, right? And so it took me a while to get into the habit of actually realizing I need to set goals. I need to give myself tasks to do. I need to make sure that I'm doing these income producing activities, or IPAs that we call them, right? because I need to make that income. For a long time, this was my side hustle, my side gig, whatever, right? I was still working full time. And let me tell you, it started out with my car payment. It then increased to taking care of a lot of the bills. It then increased to being able to take care of the car payment, the utility bills, and still have some extra left over, right? I just kept pushing those goals up. And that's what I had to do. And yeah, some weeks were harder than others because I'd have to put in a lot of hours at work for a job that I hated, right? The cubicle life, I lived it. And I will tell you that it was not in my personal plans to be doing Scentsy full time. I was the main breadwinner at that time, right? And so I was carrying the health insurance for the family. I had all the life insurance policies through my company, right? I was making more money than my husband was. I had a good salary. And then lo and behold, all of a sudden in a career that I'd worked for so long, then they tell me we're outsourcing you. Luckily, I had my Scentsy business there that I'd been working on that was a side income, right? And so even having, I remember when I first had like my first $600 paycheck, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is how much I get paid for Scentsy. And I remember showing one of my friends, coworkers at the time at work, and I got all excited. I was like checking my phone really quickly because that was a rare occurrence to be able to be on my phone at work. But I remember checking my phone. I was checking my email or whatever, and she was standing at my desk, and I was like, oh my God. And she's like, what? And I was like, look, I just got my Scentsy paycheck. She was like, that's how much you're making with Scentsy? Yes, that is why I do it, right? That was a huge thing, right? What would $600 do for you and your family every month? And you guys, you don't have to have a team to be able to make $600 a month. Newsflash, if you sell $2,000 in a month, you get that extra 5% bonus. That's 30% commission. 30% of $2,000 is $600. That's without even having team members. You don't even need to sponsor, and you can make money. Okay? That's how we do this business, and that's how we become successful at it. And that's how it changes our lives. That's why we're here. I'm pretty sure that most of you feel the same way and you understand where I'm coming from, right? Because going to the grocery store, it's just getting more and more expensive. Filling up the dang car with gas is getting more and more expensive, okay? All of these things in our world are getting more and more and more expensive. And are our salaries, those who work outside the home, right? Are salaries increasing with that? I mean, some places might, but the majority of us don't see that. And so it's really, really a blessing to be able to have this opportunity with Scentsy, even if it is your side hustle. That side hustle could turn into a full-time hustle. Let me just put my face in the dictionary under full-time hustle, right? This is what working your business consistently with intention will do for you. And yes, it's not going to happen overnight. It is going to take work. It is going to take time. You have to be consistent at it. But trust me, if you do all of those things consistently every single month, and you set your goals and you work intentionally, then trust me, the promotions will come. The paychecks will begin to increase. You just have to keep it going. That's it. So, wanted to talk about sponsoring this week because, hello, please tell me that everybody knows we have a join special this month. Please. If you do not, let me be the one to give you the good news. We have a join special for the month of March. So all the way until March 31st, you've got, 16 more days, whatever it is, to utilize this join special for $25 US. They can join your Scentsy team. They get a mini warmer. It's the Why Are You Blushing, which I know you can't see it because it's on, but I actually have it back there behind me. They get that warmer. I mean, warmer may vary if they happen to run out of that warmer, but they get that, they get a bar, they get catalogs, they get testers, okay? That is literally the $25 kit, right? And it may not sound like a whole lot, but you guys know just as well as I do, right? We don't have to have inventory on hand to be successful. We can do sales and have people go to our website and order, and we can have parties, and we can get bookings, and we can do all those things without having anything here, right? You can send out a copy of the digital catalog. You can text it, you can email it, you can message it on Facebook, right? If you don't know how to get to that, go to your website. Go to your own website. Pull it up on your phone, on the computer, pull it up, scroll down to the bottom next to your picture, and it will say view our catalog. Click on that. When you click on that, it's going to open up the digital copy of our catalog, okay? This catalog. And it's literally going to show every single page that we have in the catalog. Copy that link, and then you can send that out to people. Okay? So you don't have to have all the business supplies to be successful in this business. Scentsy really gives us the tools to make this a business without having to buy or put in a whole lot of money. Even if you are subscribing to the scent or warmer of the month, like we just talked about, right? Those are still ways that not only is it counting towards your PRV, so it's helping you hit those sales goals. Hopefully it's helping you, if you're lead or above, get paid at title. It's also helping you with your marketing. It's also, I'm not a tax professional, so please consult your tax professional, but it is a business write-off. And you can even turn around and sell it for retail price. Right? And you can do that and make your money back and technically really not spend any money, but earn money too at the same time. How amazing is that, right? And that's just utilizing what Scentsy gives us. That's it. That's no extra bells or whistles or some cool thing that somebody learned how to do. That's just simply what Scentsy does for us. So be sure that you are communicating out to anybody who maybe you've had a conversation with about joining your team. Let them know. Send them a text. Send them a voice message. I love doing it this way too, especially to people that maybe I don't talk to as often, right? They're acquaintances, maybe not like friends, but they're acquaintances, right? I like to go on Snapchat, pick out some fun filter. You know, there's always a fun filter on there. Or some people have favorite filters too, so I know that, right? Or pick your favorite filter, right? I like to always do one with like the funny voice too, because that just makes it even more cheesy and fun for me. And people laugh at it. They think it's enjoyable, right? And I will do like a real quick 15-second, you know, hey guys, you can join this month for $25. It's the price of a warmer and you get to build a business. Awesome, right? And then you can just record that, send that out, right? Send that to your acquaintances, post it on your social media, text it to your friends who have been thinking about it, right? If nothing else, maybe you put a smile on their face for the day. Hey, that's okay, right? Remember, not everybody's going to say yes. But if you continue to share the opportunity, then those no's, you are going to find a yes. And it may not come very quickly. It might come very quickly. We never know who is going to be interested in joining. And again, life happens, right? The world is changing. Things are getting more expensive. So how can we help others to have that ability, to have more freedom with their families, to just be able to help with the gas or help with the bills, or to help to pay that car payment, whatever it is? Wouldn't you love to be able to help somebody do that? I would. That is my ultimate goal, is to help people help themselves and their loved ones, because that is what I get from Scentsy. That's what it's done for me and my family. Sharing the opportunity. You have to be doing it, okay? So if you want to do it in a fun way, try that Snapchat fun filter way, okay? You don't even have to be a Snapchat user. You can figure it out, trust me. Download Snapchat, turn the camera towards you, you pick a filter. It's super quick and easy. And then there's a little save button. Just save. You don't have to even post it to Snapchat, okay? You can just save the video. Save the video. It'll save to your phone, and then you can send it out, okay? That's a really fun, easy way. And like I said, nothing else, even when I send those to people who even maybe I've asked them like 20, 50 times, you know, hey, you should join Scentsy with me, you know, I will still send them one of those videos every so often. Now this month, I need to do those. It's on my to-do list because of the join special. But even outside of the join special, I still will do those. And it never fails. They will either, you know, send me a little laughing emoji back, or, you know, oh, that made me smile. And no, thank you, Jacqui, but that was cute, right? And that's okay. That's okay. Because at least they know that I'm serious about this business and I'm just trying to share it. That's it at the end of the day. So make sure you're utilizing the join special, okay? You can use that to help leverage to start sponsoring your team and building that team. Because yes, we can sell and we can get our 2,000 or above, right? And have that $600 plus paycheck without even having a team. But when you also add a team onto that 2,000, let me just tell you, have you had a moment, or have you taken time to look at our compensation plan? I hope so. I hope so. Because you guys, this is how we get paid, right? It's in every single catalog. It is on your workstation. But start looking to see, okay, if I get to lead consultant, look, I start earning generational bonuses. I start when I'm a star consultant, superstar consultant, when I hit director, right? All of those bonuses go into what you're already doing. And so all that's going to do is to increase your paycheck from there. So you want to do this business without sponsoring? That's cool. You're going to do a lot of selling that way, and that's cool. And I know that I personally have a lot of team members, and I know a lot of Scentsy consultants who just do it for that purpose, right? That's all they're there for. And maybe they ended up sponsoring somebody, and half the time they're like, I didn't even mean to sponsor somebody. Now what do I do, right? But it happens. It happens because people see what you're doing. And when people can see your passion and your energy and your excitement, they can also hear it in your voice. So whether you're doing a Snapchat video, whether you do a quick voice message, whatever it is that you do, they're going to hear it. They're going to see it. They're going to feel it. Okay? Now, don't stop at that join special either. Make sure when you're having conversations that you are also letting people know that they still have the ability to choose that $99 starter kit. And while for some of us it may be, oh my God, no, nobody's going to want that, right? Trust me, they do, right? Because that $99 starter kit, that's like the whole shebang, right? They get a whole lot of stuff with the $99 kit, way more than I got when I joined, right? But they get a whole lot of stuff. And they may be somebody who's like, no, I want the $99 kit. Yes, I do, please. Thank you. I'm going to sign up for that, right? Or if you unlock a host exclusive kit, which is any party that hits 200, if they have a host, I always try and offer it to the host first. If not, I offer it out. My host can still get all their host rewards, but I also unlock the opportunity for that $59 host exclusive kit. So for those people who have told me $99 that's not in my budget, I'm not able to do that, that's when I reach out to my people and say, hey, I've got an unlocked kit for a discounted price. It's $59. Does that work for you? Right? So $99, $59, and now we've got the $25 join special. Now, in order to get the $25 join special, they do have to go to your website, okay? If they're getting the $99 kit, they have to go to your website. That is how they join, through those options. If you're doing the host exclusive, then they need to go through you, okay? And so that's a whole nother training, and we'll get that. If you haven't watched that training before in the workstation, I can help show you that and show you how to do that. But that host exclusive kit is available, okay? So this is the month to have those sponsoring conversations. This is the month that can maybe propel your business. The possibilities of what you could do with 1 or 2 people that might join your team, or more that might join your team this month. with that $25 special. And maybe they end up being the next rock star, right? Maybe they end up doing it as a hobby. That's fine. Maybe they end up doing nothing with it. That's fine too. That's their choice, right? But don't ever count somebody out, and don't ever assume that it's either too expensive for them to join or they wouldn't be interested in this opportunity. Let me tell you right now, you have no idea what is happening in other people's lives. Yes, we see their social media. We all know, though, that social media is basically the highlight reel, right? Aside from maybe a real post or, you know, an emotional post here or there, those kind of things, right? Those are more rare than they are in the daily. But we know that a lot of people are probably not sharing the fact that it's getting really expensive to live in this world today. We know that there's a lot of people out there in this world who are struggling to just put food on the table, to, again, gas in their cars, just to get back and forth to work, right? So you still need to offer that opportunity, because you never know who that could be helping. And it's also going to help you build a strong foundation if this is a business for you. Because let me tell you right now, if you start building a foundation, and that is by sponsoring, and sponsoring is different than onboarding, okay? Sponsoring is getting somebody to click the join button. That's what sponsoring is. After you sponsor someone, you also need to be there for them to plug them into the resources that not only we have in this group, but that Scentsy has on the workstation, right? That they can go to YouTube, that they can find the documents that either I've created for you guys, or that maybe you've created some of your own, for them to be able to launch their businesses successfully and to be able to make this what they need. What I love being able to do is when someone joins my team is finding out why. What are you looking for? Is this just because you like wax and warmers and you love Scentsy? Are you just looking for community and to have an outlet and to have like this group, right, of Scentsy family? Because that's what we really are at the end of the day. Or are you looking for something more? And being able to ask them that question is then going to help you, because after you've sponsored them, right, after they've clicked that join button, you need to know how you can best give them the resources they need. If they tell you, I'm just in it because I like Scentsy, I'm not really looking to build a business here, I'm not really looking to do any of that big stuff. Okay, cool. But you're still going to hopefully add them to the training page so they can keep up with the news, right? Or encourage them to be logging into their workstation at least once a week, if not a couple times a week, because I don't know about you guys, but at least 2 or 3 times a week, right? There's stuff to look at in that workstation on the news tab. We just found out today that we're having, oh my gosh, a flash sale for 48 hours starting on Thursday. Hello, what a wonderful thing to open up my news tab to today. Fantastic. All of these opportunities are there to help us build our sales, to help us sponsor. So look at what Scentsy is giving us alone in this month. They're giving us a $25 opportunity for people to join the team and for you to be able to sponsor and start building a team. They're also offering, look, we've already had our Walt Disney World 50th anniversary celebration warmer pre-sale, right? We've had that. We had our Dumbo warmer release. Oh my gosh, how exciting was that? I love that warmer. I think you guys, can you see my Dumbo back there? He's still coming, okay? Don't think he's been forgotten. Dumbo is still coming, okay? We've had Big Hero 6. We had the Turning Red, right? We have all of these things. Now we've got a flash sale happening. Those are all things that help us with our sales portion. This is fantastic, you guys. We have so many opportunities to grow. We just have to learn how to optimize them and figure out which ones work best for us. And then we have to take action. We have to take action. So we've got to be sharing. We've got to be talking. We've got to be having conversations, whatever those look like. So utilize the $25 join special this month, because trust me, it's not going to go into April. So we've only got the last half of this month to go. Let's see, what else do we have that happened today? Oh, yeah. Hello. Scentsy Family Reunion registration is going to be opening today. I cannot wait for that. I personally will be going. I know that Lisa Sanderson is. She's already booked her flights and her hotel. She's going. So you guys want to be there with us, because let me tell you right now, Scentsy Family Reunion, it's flipping amazing. It's amazing. You can walk into the room and literally the energy changes. I cannot compare it to anything else that I've ever experienced in my life. So for those of you, and I know a lot of you are out there that have never been to an in-person Scentsy event, if you can find any way to get to Family Reunion, I encourage you to do so. You can make it easy, right? Maybe some of you are closer that you could drive, right? Maybe you could, I know Cassie is planning on taking her whole family. They're going to drive out there and they're going to make it like a family vacation kind of a thing while she goes and does the Scentsy stuff, right? So you could do something like that. So if you're able to drive, that's going to help with that. If you want to fly, then you can hopefully get some good rates. There's some really great websites out there. Talk to your friends, post on Facebook, right? That's like the thing that we do now, right? When we want the answer to a question. Hey, Facebook friends, what's the best way to find a cheap flight? I guarantee you, you're going to get some input, right? People are going to respond. They're going to tell you all their ways of figuring out how to find cheap flight options, okay? They will. It's a really great way to find things out. The Ask Facebook button can be amazing. So that's another really great reason. I'm telling you guys right now, this is going to be an experience that I want all of you to be able to experience this. Now, if you cannot, if it's just completely not workable for you, trust me, I do understand. I do understand. I missed very many of the first half of my Scentsy journey of not going to family reunions because I simply didn't have the ability to go. I just didn't. And trust me, I had FOMO really bad. But I'm pretty sure, I'm fairly certain, Scentsy is also going to offer us the virtual option. So if nothing else, if you cannot get there, then at least do the virtual option. I know for those of us who are going, me personally, I will of course be sharing as much as I can with all of you in the group, and you know me, I'm going to be sharing it. I love being able to have all these opportunities, and all of these reasons and more are just the reasons you need to have those conversations with people about joining. So start having them. Go for the no's. Try and get 50 no's. Have you heard of those challenges, right? Take a piece of paper and write 1 through 50, and then I want you to contact people and keep going. And whenever somebody says no, you write it down. They say no, you write it down. Keep going. Because yeah, you might get 50 no's, but you might get a couple no's and then you get a yes. Oh my gosh, what just happened? They said yes, right? You never know who this opportunity is going to help. You never know who's been waiting or who's been watching your journey or who's been watching you doing the posting on social media or your close friends that you talk to, right? They're going to be like, oh my gosh, it's only $25? Well, I want to do that too. They look like they have so much fun doing this stuff, right? Yes, we do. So these are really great conversations to have. There's going to be more coming on sponsoring. And in fact, we're going to be doing here in, I think tonight, Cassie and I have some exclusive training for our new consultants that we're going to be doing. So I'm going to collab with her for a while, and we are going to get some stuff together, and we want to help you guys launch your businesses strong. For those of you who maybe you have been in a slump lately with your business, I encourage you to jump on this training as well, because regardless if you've been a consultant for a year or 5 years or 10 years or for 2 days, this information could be just what you need to restart your business or restart your passion for what we're doing. It all comes down to the choices we make and the intention and what we put into this business. That's what we get back from it. And then as a bonus, we get this awesome community of people. So that's just added on. All right, guys, that's what I've got for you today. Stay tuned. We've got more stuff coming. And of course, be watching the groups, because you know there's going to be some more stuff coming out that you are going to want to know about. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.